Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the LA Chargers.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Play action. It's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he'll get this up to midfield.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Devin Duvernay
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but
extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line.
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. Down the sideline he goes.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Palmer going in motion right.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Again, a run with Thompson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
The Chargers at 5-4 now.
Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Hey, go lion. Set.
That's out wide for Palmer.
So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ram. Hey, easy. We go orange. Hey, Ray. Go.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Flush to his right.
Open man downfield is Duvernay.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On first down, right back to ETN.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now Lawrence.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the penalty there winds up on the offense, so obviously it's declined, and we have a change of possession.
Set. 5-9, 5-9. Go. Ready.
And some space here. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Josh Palmer, the intended target.
And it's 3rd down.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Duvernay in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 12.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Lawrence
Escaping the pressure right.
open man is Duvernay.
So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll run with Etienne. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do it, especially early in the game like they have. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
They'll send Judy in motion left. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
And he stopped immediately there.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Now receiver in motion left. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to...
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Go, go.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Steps away. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now Lawrence on first down. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. 7 yards there on the first down screenplay. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. And quickly, they get to the line. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
11.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
And they'll send the slot in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Here's Lawrence to throw. Able to get away. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Chargers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
Crowd right. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry.
2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Ready?
This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Hey, ram. What is it?
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Now it's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Home the trips right.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Baylor Tiger, Baylor Tiger. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. Set.
Here's Herbert. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
This is Harris. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Hey, kill.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Herbert, quick pass out wide. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Palmer going in motion right.
Hey, Kappa. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On is the Chargers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Johnson on the return.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
They'll start on the ground. ETN.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, there he goes left side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
On play action, Lawrence.
Being chased out left. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit. This will be caught by Brown. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this one is right through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So the lead extended, and I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
Well, if I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you expressed yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you say, if your defense is only giving up 3 points, it makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Go. Baylor Tigers. Hey, Ram.
3rd and 2, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Go orange. Hey, Ray. 21. Go.
Herbert on first down now. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Herbert back to the air. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
Got a man. It's Brown. Room to maneuver at the 35. And all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, 52. Hey, Jupiter.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
5-9.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Orange.
Here's Herbert. To Thompson on the screen. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42.
59.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
Hey, go
line.
lion.
Herbert.
And he'll get this underneath to Thompson.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To the air again, Herbert. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. 40 yards.
And the Chargers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
21.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Set. Let's go, let's go. Hold the troops right. Set.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Crowd crowd right, crowd right. Baylor Tiger, Baylor Tiger. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa. Go, let's go. Why did they hunt?
Herbert. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Baylor Tiger.
Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
Hey, Ram. Hey, easy. Go orange.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got Eckler, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Go. 12. 5-9. Hey, go Lion. 59. Ready.
Herbert to throw. Open man is Palmer. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run out.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Let's go. Home the troops right. Go.
Herbert gonna throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Crowd right. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Now Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Baylor Tiger. Let's go.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Jaguars 31, Chargers 10.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Go. Baylor Tigers. Hey, Ram. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, Ray. 21.
Now it's Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Go. Well. 5-9. Ready.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and they got a solid outing here from their quarterback, Charles, and that's, of course, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, he really had a great night throwing the football. 3 touchdown passes. He was totally locked in. He was precise, and he really willed his guys to the victory.
So for the Jaguars,